much to fly for this. You got me sick.
Next episode of Who Dat, and we have the lovely Wendi with an I.
Yeah.
The Bahamian icon. And how does it feel to be nominated for Bahamian Icon Award?
You know what? I was really surprised. It feels great, actually. I don't even know who nominated me, but it feels really good.
What's the actual award for?
It's Outstanding Achievement in Music.
Oh, so is it for your EP or was it for the band?
I think it's for it's for me.
Oh.
It's Wendi, the solo artist.
Personally Wendi.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm nominated for the single "I Lost You."
All right.
Yes.
And I was listening to it earlier, and I'm like, I have to keep on checking my iPod to see this is Bahamian. Like, I keep because I have a lot of songs on my iPod, so I was going through it and you know shuffle.
Well, is that a compliment?
It's extreme compliment because I thought this is like when Whitney Houston and stuff. I'm not trying to lotion you in there, but I was going through. I was like this not to say I don't think I know you're legit, but I was like, wow, this is an incredible EP.
Thank you.
Lunar, you can get it now. I think it's on your SoundCloud.
It's on my SoundCloud. It's www.soundcloud.com/Wendi-Lewis, or you can just go on SoundCloud and look up Wendi 242.
Before we get too far, because I really want to talk about the EP, how did you get started in music?
Well, I started singing when I was 4 years old. My dad was always like, okay, this is what you're going to do. And he just pushed me and he nurtured me. I used to sing all the time at school and like state events and, things like that. And then I actually was always into sciences and stuff like that. So I was about to study medicine. My first degree is in biochemistry.
First, so you have multiple degrees.
Well, I have another degree in music business as well.
All right.
And I was about to go off to university to study medicine and all that. And I just was like, I don't think I want to do this in my life.
Right.
And that's when I went to Berkeley.
The famous Berkeley.
The prestigious Berkeley College of Music.
How was that?
That was amazing. I actually missed Berkeley a whole lot. And there are a couple of people from the Bahamas that are at Berkeley now. When I was there, I was the only female Bahamian, and then there was one other guy. So we were like the only two Bahamians, and at that point there was only like a handful of people that had gone to Berkeley.
Right.
But now there's quite a couple, I believe.
So you blazed a trail.
I don't know if I blaze a trail, but I mean, I feel like when you're in the arts and when you're in things like that, as a Bahamian and in the Bahamas, is not really something that's very commonplace to say, you know what, I'm going to pursue my dream, I'm going to study this.
Correct.
Everyone wants to be a doctor or a lawyer or, I don't know,
like me and
an
Ash,
engineer.
It's so ironic. There was this report on Forbes last night. The two worst jobs to get a master's in is journalism and music. And right now you have two journalism majors.
Oh, and the two worst degrees, the two worst masters. Why?
I don't know.
Because it's not necessary?
Because the money, guys. So basically, us three in this room, I'm actually off with my videographer. We are in the worst possible.
Not me. You speak for yourself.
Well, I said even though Forbes had discouraged me, I still trying to do journalism because it's not common for Bahamians. They want to be doctor, accountant, teacher.
There's actually a lot of journalists, I think. There's a lot of musicians in this country, but not a lot of persons that I would say literally like went to school and have that paper on it. So.
Putting more pressure on us to do it from the ground up, but it'll be sweeter when we get it.
I believe so. So that's my whole thing. Like, I've been a student in the game, real musician. When I was at Berkeley, my instrument was voice. Because Berkeley is a conservatory, so you have to have a principal instrument, and mine was voice. But anything that anyone can do on keys or guitar, I can do with voice. Sight read, all that good stuff. So that's really basically that's Wendi in a nutshell as far as music.
So that was 4 years at Berkeley?
Yes, I did. 4 years at Berkeley. I interned at Atlantic Records, and then I ended up getting a job at EMI, the label, and yeah, I had a lot of experiences.
So I saw that after Berkeley, you've been a lot of different places. I want you to talk about that and who you got to perform with or for.
Wow. Well, I've been performing a long time. I know a lot of people kind of just think, oh, is this new kid on the block? Who's this new girl? But let's see. I have performed. Berkeley opened a lot of doors for me as far as performances. I performed in Europe. Who else? I performed for Deborah Lee, who was the CEO of BT. For Rodney Jerkins, Dark Child. Gloria Stefan, Shaka Khan, Jeffrey Osborne. Who else? It's a lot of people.
All this is Europe, or this is...
No. This is like different places. like across, like this was like the U.S. I performed in South America too. It's done a lot. I mean, I haven't done as much as I like.
Right. You still more to do.
But I've done some things.
So you perform. You went to the prestigious birthday. You performed with so many people. Now you're in Versace. How long have you been in Versace?
I've been in the band for about 3 years. I joined the band after I came back home from university and from working because I wanted to make sure that I kept my chops up. As a vocalist, a lot of times you can be a recording artist and then you get on stage and you can't even sing for more than 20 minutes.
Right, so you want to keep both.
So I kept I wanted to keep my stamina up because it's a level of being in shape. And Versace is a big party band, so if you've ever seen us perform, it's a lot of movements, but you're still expected to sing, you know. So I wanted to make sure I kept those chops up, and it's been amazing since. Again, I love the band. I love those guys. I'm the only female in the band. 10 dudes. Right. So it's very interesting.
My former music teacher, Mr. Young, used to be in still in the band.
Yeah. Yes. Shout out to Ian.
For those who don't know, this is a soca band. Correct.
Well,
or you don't want to box yourself into just soca.
Well, we brand ourselves as the soca party band, but we're actually one of the most versatile, if not the most versatile band in the country, because we play soca, behavior music, we play jazz music, we play 70s music, we play everything, top 40 music, like we really play everything.
So where has Versace taken you? Because like you said, Berkeley's taking you, South America, Europe. Where has Versace taken you?
I think Versace helped me as far as putting my face out there and really becoming one with my artistry and who Wendi is as a performer on stage. I've really been able to learn who I am as an artist. A lot of times people, like I said, a recording artist is different from a performer.
Right.
You can do one very well and suck at the next. And like I'm sure you can think of artists that are like that.
Some have got money, but I don't want
we won't say their names.
Right. Yeah.
I may want to sell them some songs. I'm not gonna do that. But that's what Versace helped me to work on. The performance aspect of things.
And have you traveled throughout the Caribbean or just
with Versace?
Yeah.
No, actually, I've only traveled with Versace right here in the Bahamas, Islands, and things like that.
Yeah. So Lunar EP that came out in November.
November 26th. Did you like it?
I loved it. I loved the break even cover.
Yes.
Like the single cover earlier, I Lost You and Gone Bad.
Yes, Gone Bad is the one that everybody loves. It's always playing on the radio. A lot of people don't realize it's me.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize it's Bahamian #1.
Like I said, like not to take it in because I hear people say
I don't like that.
But there's also the fact that we're used to a certain type of quality, and like it doesn't even sound like because we used to our accents and dialect. It doesn't sound.
I did say when a good girl done gone bad.
Yeah.
I did say that.
Yeah. So I got what you say. She keeping the truth to her roots.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to record that? Because it's 6 songs, I think?
It's a 6-song EP. Gone Bad was actually written and recorded in one session.
Right.
Probably about, I want to say maybe 4 to 5 hours or so. That song came really, really quick.
Right.
Not all songs come as quick as that.
Of course.
Gone Bad came quick, so knew that was going to be a hit. I Lost You came super quick. I wrote I Lost You when I was supposed to be writing an up-tempo joint. And I had no inspiration because I was really in a very low point in my life, and I had no inspiration to write anything happy, and I was like, forget this track, whatever.
Right.
And I wrote I Lost You. I just wrote the lyrics and I wrote the melody and I recorded it and I sent it to my producer and they built the track around it, and I wanted everything to be very organic. So those are like, we have a real keyboardist on that. Shouts out to JD. John Dennis Stewart is an amazing keyboardist. I'm sure that any musician that may be watching this knows and can attest to the genius that is JD. So I lotion it. I know, right? Anyways, and
for the Jergens with
he so those are like beautiful live
and like you made this conversation, you want us to listen with so what you told me, listen with our feel with our ears, listen with our hearts.
Yes, I want the people to feel with their ears and listen with their hearts. Like literally when I sing, I want you to almost picture the sound waves coming out of my body, hitting your ear, and you just being like, oh, you know what I mean? And then beyond that, I want you to hear the emotions, and that's right here in your heart. And
like I said, the songs I listen to, you could actually, between painting the picture in your mind, actually feeling the emotion, and it's not just your voice, it's from the instrumentation and everything. You just hit it.
Yes. Well, when I did I Lost You in one take. You know, a lot of times when people record, they do punches and things like that. And I was like, nope, this song needs to be exactly, it just needs to do this. And whatever mistakes I make, if I make a mistake, I just got to start from the beginning and do it again. Because I wanted it to feel very organic, and I wanted people to feel the pain and the emotions in the song. And the song is not, I Lost You is not just about breaking up with somebody. It's really about losing something that's very important to you. And that could be a friend. That could be like if you fall out with somebody. That could be like death. Like, it's really a song of lamentation. And I hope that I brought that across in the song.
And the first time I heard about you, I think it was 2 or 3 months ago when you had that show, and I was like, who is this Wendi?
Did you come?
No, I didn't. I found someone text me about it. Like literally a minute before. I was like, why didn't you tell me this yesterday? And I've heard, I don't know if you know my cousin, Michael Rhythm.
Yes, Rhythm.
My big cousin. He was telling me about you, so that's why I started listening to music from then.
Well, that show, that was on March 7th, and that was my showcase. It was called Eclipse of the Heart, the Lunar showcase, and it was amazing. Like, so many people came. Like, I didn't know if people were going to be, like, that into it, but, like, a lot of people came. Actually, it was packed. And then when I was singing Gone Bad, people were singing the song with me. And I said, oh, shoot. Y'all know these words say.
Nobody ever listen to the radio, so they probably hear it.
Yes, and I saw it on their faces. It's like, oh.
This is her. This is her.
That's okay. You know, like, it was really, really cool. And I'm really, really appreciative for radio for spinning that record.
So what can we expect from you next, and from shows or more on the music? I mean, I know Lunar just came out, so we're going to get that as much as you can.
Well, Lunar has been on the scene for a while, and I'm actually already done with my next single, which is not going to be on a project, but it's totally separate from Lunar. It's an up-tempo joint. It's one of those things like you in the mirror and you're getting ready and you just like it's one of those. It's gonna be hot. So I'm probably gonna put out like 2 songs this summer that is gonna be in that vein. And then also I'm going to be entering a song in the Bahamian Song Competition for the Commerce Carnival, so that's what I'm working on right now.
So what about shows? Like, I messed up one. Will I be able to catch one soon? Or?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have another show, because putting on shows is very, very. Trust me, it's stressful. But you know what? Someone just said to me, Wendi, you need to put on another show.
You do.
So I don't know.
Maybe
the end of the summer.
I'll try advocate for the end of summer show.
Yes.
And how often do you come to Visage play?
We perform like every weekend.
Any certain particular venues or?
You could come and check out Visage every final Friday. So this month, this is June, so that would be June.
That's the 27th.
Yes. So the Hilton, you can come check us out. We'll be performing. We always perform our hit single, Happy Hour, which I co-wrote as well. And I'm featured on that along with Tyson Knight and Colin McDonald. And after that, I mean, you just got to keep your ears tuned to the radio, and wherever we perform, just come out.
Well, I hope you win the award.
Thank you. That's July 12th.
Alright, and just where people can find you at?
Okay, well, everybody, you guys can hit me up on www.facebook.com/Wendi242, and that's Wendi with an I. Or you can hit me up on Twitter at SongbbirdWendi, it's Wendi with an I, or Instagram, Wendi242, Wendi with an I. YouTube.com/Wendi242, that's Wendi with an I. Did I miss anything?
No, but that's my last question. Why with the I? Why did you, when the satellite, you're singing your stage name as Wendi with the I? Or you just think it sticks out?
That's my name. My name is Wendi.
So
and I want them to spell it correctly. You're not gonna find it if you put Wendy. No,
but your given name Wendi with a Y?
It is with a Y.
So you just wanted to be the I just this time?
I like I. Wendi.
Alright. And this has been Who Dat, and we will attach the SoundCloud for Wendi, so please check out Gone Bad.
Ain't mad, but when a good girl done gone bad.